What's going on, everybody? Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here, and today I'm going to be walking you through this quick install on a set of Grimm off-road cowl brackets for your F-150 or Raptor. One quick note before we get started, I'm going to walk you guys through getting the brackets mounted on your truck and then mounting the lights to those brackets, but I'm not going to show you guys how to wire everything in because these are pretty universal, and depending on what lights you have and how you want to run the wiring in your truck, it's really going to be more of a matter of preference at that point. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. First off, you're going to want to pop the hood on your truck, and you can see the front of the cowl here has two clips on the ends. Now for the driver's side, you really only need to pop this one clip in the corner, but on the passenger side, you can get a little more wiggle room if you do the one closer towards the motor as well. Now this isn't required, and you can get away with getting the bracket on by not popping this cowl off, but I find that it's a lot harder to get the screw in place. So I'll pop this clip first. It should come up just like that. And then we'll do the other clip back here at the corner. Now you're going to need to remove this factory screw sitting in here, and if you use a 10mm socket with an extension, you should be able to get it out without too much trouble. With the factory screw out of the way, you've got a little serrated washer that's going to sit in over that hole. Then we're going to take our Grimm off-road bracket and that factory screw, and we're going to reuse that to mount this to the truck. I've got a pair of rigid 360s here that we're going to mount on these little brackets, and it's worth noting that these are pretty universal, so it doesn't have to be a rigid product to mount on here. You could also do something like Baja Design Squadrons or KC Flex lights. Whatever your preference is, it should work on this bracket, but the rigid's what we're going to use for this build, so I'm just going to use the hardware that's provided with that to tighten it down, and we'll be good to go. From here, all you have left to do is run your wiring harness down past this rubber trim and into the engine bay, and then the rest of your wiring will depend on how you want to position it in your truck and what kind of harness you have with your kit. So I'm going to pop this rubber trim back up just for a moment. We'll tuck this harness down behind it. So that's going to be a wrap on this Grimm bracket install, and as you guys saw, it's extremely simple. You should have no troubles doing this in your driveway with a set of hand tools, and obviously once you've finished one side, you're just going to duplicate the same steps on the opposite side of the vehicle. So with all that out of the way, if you're interested in picking up a set of these brackets for your truck, we'll have a link down in the description that you can click that'll shoot you over to our website. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.